implementing that is having a page set up on the Google group thing. You can create the pages, and the good thing about the pages is I think you can actually edit those so that you could say you put your name up there, and then you have the books that you have, and then somebody could go up there, or you know, you put up what books you have, and then somebody requests a book from you, and you know who it is, and you make an arrangement with them.
Right.
And then you go up on the site and you make the change saying that this book is not available. Currently available.
Yeah, and we could even do that with books that are not textbooks per se. Like if there's a book that was particularly helpful to you in some paper or research project, or like, I don't know how many times Dr. Kaiser has mentioned The Man Without a Hat, or A Man Who Mistook His Wife for a Hat by Oliver Sacks. I finally went out and bought it. So it's like, you know, books like that that are just interesting to psych majors too.
Was that HM that did that? Did you know he died?
No way.
Yeah, he died at 82. I saw that on like my little, sorry, that was like sidetrack. But I know, it's sad, right? It's like, but what's cool now is they can do not talk to his brain and see. That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
Like, see if it's overdeveloped in certain areas and stuff. But sorry.
Oh, no. So that's just one idea that we can, how we can actually implement that. Sharing the notes. One thing, my concern with that is people might. When I went to that conference last year, one of the professors had actually presented an idea where they were trying to get like a news group set up for their class online. What it turned into was like a file sharing of notes. And so students wouldn't go to class, they would alternate whose turn it was to take notes. That person would show up, take notes, and then send it to everybody.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's
and so that would be a problem. One way we can maybe alter that a little bit is we could say, again with the names, you have your name up there, and then you list what subject or what course, course specifically, that you have a pretty good knowledge in, or that you have pretty comprehensive notes in. And then if somebody has problems, or they miss a class or something like that, then they can contact whoever it is, and at your discretion you can release whatever notes they might need. But if we just upload notes, I'm just worried that it'll turn into one of those situations where people just aren't going, they're just downloading these notes from good note takers. You know?
And again, that goes against the whole honor society thing.
Right. Yeah, because we're essentially facilitating loafing.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, that's a good idea.
So yeah, but it's still a great idea that we can be a resource to people. You know. So yeah, that's a great idea.
And we can tell professors also, like, if they want to.
Oh, we should ask permission from each professor before we're like,
before we just start posting stuff. Be like.
And you know, we're just. We should really make the emphasis more on kind of like more from a tutoring standpoint rather than sharing notes. But I don't see why they would have a problem with that. I mean, I'm sure are invested in the success of their students. I mean, I'm sure that they would rather have their students understand the stuff than to just kind of go in blinded. So, yeah, I could see that being a wonderful resource to a lot of people. And that, you know, that might be something that we could figure out putting on the public website, and that we could advertise to, like, you know, Psych Club members or something like that. It is, you know, again, like we had talked about at the beginning of the semester, finding some way that we could almost be like tutoring or tutors to Psych Club members. So.